Okay, so on the last video I was talking about my fridge and how much voltage and current it uses. I showed that my voltmeter was down at 11. Now, at the time I thought that was okay, but I have done so much research lately on batteries and how they work and what voltage they should read at, and so I'll put a picture up now. It says that your battery should be on fully charged 12.7. That's what it should be. It should be very close to 12.7. If it gets down to 12 volts, even it's called a 12 volt battery, if it gets down to 12 volts it's discharged, and mine went down to 11. So a lot of people say that that's it, your battery's done. Now I didn't realise that one of my fuses on my split charge had blown, and they look like this, and because they look like that you can't tell if they're blown. But I don't think my split charge was charging my battery, and combine that with the fridge being on for all evening and all night, yeah, it just shot my battery down. The battery's got a 3-year warranty, so I may send it back, but I'm going to try it out this Saturday, tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to say, if your battery gets to like 11 volts, usually it's done, it's broken. But I went and bought a smart charger from Health Foods. It was 55 quid. It looks like this. I'll put a picture here. It's got a repair mode on it, so basically it controls how much it charges it, and it repairs all the cells and stuff. So I've done that. I've had it on for a couple of days. It's back in now. Oh, now we're reading at 13 volts. Let me see. I'll start up the van and see what that goes up to. That should go up to about 14. I'll go and start the van. So 14.1. I don't think that's going up anymore. I'll turn the engine off. And then it'll go down to 13. That's a sign of a working split charge. 3 weeks Monday. 3 weeks and a couple of days until I go. It's exciting stuff. Not only have I had mechanical troubles, I've got rainwater getting in, messing up all my electrics, shorting out everything. This van will not make it to Spain. It won't. Okay, enough chat. I'm going to do some work today. I have a day off. So let's go to Parker's. I'm going to go buy some wood. I'm going to do my kitchen front today. Build a little shelf and put the front on. If I've got enough wood, I'm going to build a little sort of spice rack above the sliding door, little shelf. So, come with me to Parker's. Got me a sheet of ply, 9mm. Try and get it in the van now. no space for 8x4 sheets to get in this van anymore. I thought for a minute I was going to have to start cutting wood outside Parker's. Luckily that just went in. Alright, let's go home and start making some sawdust. Really struggled with that. I don't think it helps that I never park on the flat, so all my measurements are not level. As I said, the measurements are all different. Every side is different, and then I've got this little got a little cut to do here, which I did. So the only way I can get it to work right now with this piece of wood without cutting more is to have an inch off the floor that side. I just measured it wrong, but I'm going to put like a bit of skirting board along the bottom of all these corners anyway to tie up the corners, so I can make good with that. I can cover that up with that, but you see, because I'm kind of in a rush. I've got under 3 weeks now. I kind of just want it done, so I'm always tempted to cut corners and like, oh, that'll do, but I think I can tidy it up. I think I can make it good. Alright, so I need to cut a big cupboard for this side. I'm envisaging having a towel rail at the top here, because that's where the sink is anyway. So one big cupboard down there to access the fridge, another cupboard next to it to get into the gas bottle, etc. And I'm going to have a drawer or just a little cupboard there with a shelf behind it. So I'm going to cut those things out now. So I've got 2 holes cut now for each cupboard door. Above that one over there, there's going to be another hole in a minute. But I'm going to build the shelf inside first. But I struggled a lot with that for some reason. Oh, let me try and show you from down here. So I'm going to have 2 doors on here, once it's all fixed down. One opens this way, one that opens that way. So I've got enough height here to be able to get in, get your food in and out of the fridge. This hole was an accident, so I'm gonna have to fill that in. I have enough ply to do another one of these if I wanted to, but I want that piece of wood for something else in a minute, so I'm really trying to keep this if I can make it work. So yeah, I'm just gonna fill that in. But yeah, another hole here, and I'll have all my cutlery in there and stuff. Carry on. One shelf. Yeah, the shelf as bad. It sucks, in fact, it's really poorly done. It will work as a shelf. Oh no, that doesn't fit. It's mainly for spices and kitchen bits and pieces, but it's just, I'm just not happy with that. Okay, so this may well be the last video before my trip. Maybe. There might be one more. I've got 2 weeks and 3 days now until the trip. So I'm not sure what else I'm going to... I might order some foam for the little sofa over there, but this might be the last video before I go away. Real random video, wasn't it? That was really weird. I just did the kitchen front and this shelf that I'm not happy with. So I was able to get another leisure battery from my stepdad. He had a spare one. Because I noticed my 110 amp hour battery wasn't lasting the night when I had my fridge on all evening and all night. So I knew I wanted another one and I was going to buy one, but he had one. So I've tried it out. This is my electrical cupboard. This is the battery I had. It's a Numax 110 amp hour sealed leisure battery. The one he gave me is also a Numax, but it's 100 amp hour rather than 110 amp hour. Now that is okay if you're wiring them together in parallel, but if you're doing it in series, you can't have two different amp hour batteries. But this is just positive to positive, negative to negative, which is parallel. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm told that that is okay. That is fine. So this is my smart battery charger that I recently bought because I needed to make sure that my leisure battery was okay. Now what my plan is for it to plug in down here, and then I can have it permanently fixed with these leads that come with it to one of these batteries. So whenever I'm plugged in or hooked up on a campsite or with electric, I'll have that instantly charging my system. So I'll have that and the split charge. Whenever I'm driving it's charging, and whenever I'm hooked up it's charging. Handy little IKEA storage thing to hang up here. I'm going to have some shirts and things hung down the side. Quite chuffed with that. Something else I did when I was with my stepdad the other day is not only did we put that other battery in, we plugged in my, the power inlet for the 240 volt system. I haven't tried it out. I've had all this electrics in for months, never tried it out, so I didn't know if my wiring worked. So yeah, we plugged it in from the outside, and everything works. I was well chuffed with it. I got a plug socket in where the batteries are. That's for my battery charger, so that will charge the batteries. I have a 240 volt plug on this, and I have two 240 volt plugs on the other side of the van. And they all work. I'm well chuffed about it. I just had a horrible feeling that the power inlet and I always forget the name of it, not the compressor, the consumer unit. Bought the consumer unit and the power inlet off the same people off eBay second hand, so wasn't sure if it worked, but it does. So very happy. Very excited about my trip now. I think I've got the mechanic coming over on Monday in a couple of days' time to do one more little mechanical job for me. But other than that, getting excited. So, really random video again. I'm not going to apologise. I was told I apologised too much. So, please carry on watching. Please give me a thumbs up. The next video may well be a very big video. It will be the holiday. And I'm just going to try and video everything. So, stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, thumbs up. See you soon.